Okay, you are welcome to I Can Make It. This is Simon and Samantha on I Can Make It. I want to welcome you to today, and I want to say God has a plan for your life. And you know, one of the things that give me courage and hope to continue in life is because I know, one, I didn't create myself. He created me and sent me to this world without permission. He did not negotiate with me how I want it done. He did it in his own plan. That tells me God has a plan for my life. Now listen, why do I mention God? Because he is the foundation for everything you can think of. Man didn't create anything, but God created everything and gave it to us. So if we want the good out of life, we must put him first. You are welcome to I Can Make It. I want to encourage you. You can make it. It doesn't matter what is happening around your life today. You can make it. We started talking about the things that causes people to be poor. Poverty is something that people, you walk into it. Sometimes you accept a condition you are supposed to reject, and that brings about poverty. Now, we actually, if you follow us on our previous edition, we have talked about laziness, the causes of poverty. That a lot of people are just lazy to do the things they are supposed to do. That bring about poverty. Another one we talked about the love of sleep. I always say when you sleep too much, you dream bad dreams. So when you dream, wake up from that dream, begin to take action. When you take action, you will begin to break through and you can make it. Be ready to pay the price that is demanded of you, that is needed of you to enter into that thing or become that which you have desire to be. The next one we talked about after that, we talked about ignorance. And remember, I talked about ignorance, lack of knowledge. Now, you can learn not only when you go to school. Going to school is good. A lot of people go to school, they just get certificate and they settle there. Listen to me. When you have certificate without implementation, it leads to frustration. Certificate without implementation leads to frustration. Just knowing is not enough. But what you do for what you know is what determines your breakthrough, is what makes you to become that man that become an enviable person everybody will want to identify with. So it's very important. Just getting knowledge not enough. Knowledge applied is what brings breakthrough. I remember I talked about get books and attend seminars. A lot of people put those aside. You don't read. I ask you, in your area, in your business, in whatever area you are finding yourself, when last did you read a book that talked about how to grow in that area? You know, there's a Chinese proverb that said, what I read, I remember, but what I read, I forget, what I write, I remember. Now, you need to learn to read and put something down. Even you can write a book. And it is said when you want to hide anything from a black man, put it in a book. You need to develop the habit of reading. You know, many years ago, I decided to teach my children why reading is very important. You know what I did? I attach money to the book that I want to give to them. I will give them a book, then I will tell you, read this book, and I will give you 1,500. Read this book, I will give you 2,000. You know, and now I'll open an account for them, and I make them read. But I want to tell you, after so many years, today, one of the greatest things that me and my children drag in my house is book. Now, if you want to have a great future, book ahead. Now, even when it comes to flying, you want to travel, whether in and outside the country, if you book on time, you will get it cheaper. Now, if you read and gather information, the information you know is the determinant factor of the transformation you enjoy. A renewed mind is a mind that is productive. A mind that is static, that is not renewed, will bring about laziness. And that leads us to be able to talk about the things we want to talk about today. Today, I will be sharing with you why you must break poverty. You must not allow it. You know, there's a book I'm working on. It talked about, I fight poverty, I walk. Poverty does not just answer to prayer. You know, prayer without work is dead. Praying alone cannot deliver you. But you need to pray and apply. Trust God for strength and go to work. You cannot just sit down there and say, oh, I have prayed. God does not have ear problem. All you need to do is to put action to your faith. Now, I want to talk about foolishness. The reason why a lot of people are poor is foolishness. What are we foolish about? Those who do not know what to do suffer in their ignorance. Those who know what to do and simply refuse to do them are foolish. If you know what to do and you refuse to do it, it brings about suffering. Now you need to learn to apply yourself. It is outright foolishness when you know what to do and you refuse to do it. There are things that you know that if I do this, I will get this. Why not apply your heart to it and say, I'm going to take this step? Because if you know what to do and you refuse to do it, then you are foolish. Go and do what you know and make your life better. Go and do what you know and make your life better. You know, coming to the studio today, my brother wrote me. Now, what did he write me? My brother, my own junior brother, wrote me a letter many years ago. I remember I was able to sponsor him while going to school. Now, having gone to school, he's now a graduate. He's not looking for so many other things to do. I said, look, my brother, you must not begin to beg. Apply yourself. And by the time I finished talking to him, he told me, thank you. What you have told me, I will do it. Listen to me. Nobody can continue to give you handout. What you know, apply yourself to it. When you apply yourself to it, that is how you get help. If you depend on people to begin to give you handout without doing anything, listen to me, a beggar have no choice. A beggar have no choice. God have not called you and give you the gift of begging. Begging is not a gift. Beggar is somebody that have not applied himself. You can ask for help, but if you want to now make it a lifestyle, it is not good. So you need to apply yourself. It's outright foolishness when you know what to do and you did not do it. He that knoweth what to do and refuse to do it is outright foolishness. So today I want to tell you, don't be a fool. Apply yourself. Do what you know. Now, you cannot say, well, I'm a graduate, I have done this, I have done that. If your area, the area of your discipline is not available, use other area to get to that place you want to get to. Let me give you an example. You are applying for a job, and the job that is available in that same place, and is something that you can do, but your qualification is higher than the opportunity that is available. Let me tell you, do it. If you do it, you'll be shocked that tomorrow you will be promoted, you'll be lifted. I have seen it happen. Some years ago, I was conducting an interview for an organization, and it was the security that was available. There's this young man, he read computer science. He applied for this job, and I told him, what is available here is security. Will you want to do it? He said, why not? He said, well, I start from there. And truly, the organization also have computer programming or computer science. They have a place, but there was no opening for them. This guy was employed. He started as a security man. Few months later, there was an opening in that area. He moved in there because I already present him to say, well, this guy said he would do this security job, but this is who he is. This is qualification. And the management saw it and said, wow, let's keep it aside. When there was opening, he did it. Now, but some people that want to act foolishly would have said, how can I do that? I am a graduate. I did this, I did that. Listen, anything you call yourself that you say you are a graduate and it does not put food on your table, it is outright foolishness. Being a graduate and still beg for money is outright foolishness. You need to apply yourself. Take the opportunity that you have right now. You'll be shocked that opportunity will lead to another opportunity. It will lead to another opportunity. That is how to go. That is how you can grow. That is how you can make it. So we're saying to you in this program, you can make it, you can succeed, you can break through, you can become that thing that you are trusting God to become. Don't just lazy around and keep on making excuse. I always say excuse is the currency of a poor-minded person. Don't be a poor-minded person. Be a mind that is rich, that is ready to apply himself to do so many things. You can do so many things, and with those things you do, you'll be shocked. They will put food on your table and bring help to your family. So we talked about the way you can escape foolishness. Another thing I will share with you again is mismanagement of money. When you are a person that you are giving fund and you mismanage it, you cannot become what you want to become. So it's very important for you not to mismanage funds. If funds is given to you, you have, always sit down and check. This is what I have. What can I do? Let me read something I put down here. Wrong management of money make the people become poor. There are a lot of people today, you ask them, oh, you saw this man yesterday. They buy things they don't need. When you mismanage funds, it's engaging in things you don't need. You just go and buy one. You buy things because somebody is buying it. You buy things because you feel that this is what is in vogue. Listen to me. Nobody is really looking at you. All you need to do is buy the things you need that will help you to come up and do what you need to do. Listen to what I wrote down here. Wrong management of money make people become poor. And they end up living in an abject poverty. If you are that type that don't budget money and it just given to impromptu buying or is given to drunkenness, you will end up with a leaking pocket that will make you a poor man. You will end up with a pocket that is leaking. Impromptu buying. You don't need it, you just buy it. Now you need to know what are your needs. Your need and your want are quite different. There are things you need. You know, many years ago, I was discussing with my wife today. I taught my children what is investment and what is liability. And I simply just tell them, anything you buy that does not increases in value is liability. Then I begin to teach my children the things you need to put your money into that will in turn grow with time and it will give you more money. Any things you put your money in that is not an investment, that money, that they keep on collecting money from you. Even as parents, you need to teach your children about money. Money is one subject that is not taught in school. We just be spending money. You need to learn to manage your funds. When you manage funds that is given to you or that you have, it causes you to grow, it causes you to increase, and it will not bring you to having leaking pocket. It will bring you to a place where you can be in charge and manage your life very well. Management is a skill. You need to read books about management or how you can manage your life. The next thing I talk about before we call it a day today is procrastination. And there's something I saw here. I would like to read it to you. Procrastination is said. Procrastination. Somebody that said about say procrastination is the fertilizer that makes difficulty grow. When you constantly postpone what you can do today and leave it to tomorrow, things become more difficult when you are that person that procrastinates. All problems come with a solution with it inside of it. So all you need to do, you don't just sit down there, take both steps. Have courage to confront them. Look at what is put down here. Procrastination simply means continue to postpone what you're supposed to do, and begin to look at other people, other time, waste time. You keep on postponing and talking about things about tomorrow, you postpone to tomorrow, constantly. Tomorrow will never, until never do many, you will not do anything good. When you constantly procrastinate, you refuse to do it because you just said, oh, wait till tomorrow. And before you know it, that tomorrow will not be there again. What you can do, never postpone what you can do today till tomorrow. When you make that a part of you, what you can do, get up and do it. If you know you need to do that thing right now, get up and do it. And you will see growth, you will see increase, and you will see multiplication. I want to say to you today, you can make it if only you can stop procrastination. Another word I use for procrastination, I keep on saying it in this studio, procrastination is the graveyard of every good intention. In fact, you bury your intention when you constantly procrastinate. Now, don't live your life on procrastination. You put it tomorrow. Oh, I will do it tomorrow. Oh, do this, I will do it later. And you are lying down like a lizard. Listen to me. You are like a man that sits on a rocking chair and you are sweating. You are not making progress. When you procrastinate, you just be in one place. You won't make progress. So you can make it. You can succeed. You can become that which God has designed you to be. Only if you can. Just get up, apply yourself. Now, I want to go back to the three things I've shared with you now. One, don't be a foolish man. And what do we look at being a fool here? Doing what you know you can do and make your life better. Go ahead and do what you know you can do that will make your life better. Another thing I talked about that makes people poor is mismanagement. When you have funds, check. Don't be giving to impromptu buy. You just see something, you buy it. Somebody buying something, you just go and buy. You don't even know how that person is getting it. You just go and buy it. Just buy. Brother or sister, you are listening to me. It's not everything you buy. Learn to manage what you have, because if you can manage your resources, that thing tomorrow, that great future you are looking for, is hidden in your today. The future you want talked about is the today you are today, and is the today you are living on. Now, if you don't plan today and have the management skill, the tomorrow will still come. You will not be there. Every big dream you see today starts small. So stop procrastination, which is the graveyard of every good intention. Stop procrastination, which is the fertilizer of every problem you see. When you don't take steps, that little problem become big, and you have fertilized that problem. Before you know, it become a monster. Well, this is Simon and Samantha saying you can make it. Don't give up. You can succeed. You can have that business come to pass. That idea, you can put faith to it, and you will see it coming to pass. Until I see you again in our next edition, this is Simon and Samantha saying, I can make it. God bless you.